following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that's happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 96, NASDAQ up 20, S&P's up 8.5. Gold contract down $2.30, trading at 1,234. How's that? 12.34. Silver's up 19 cents, $17.94 an ounce. Platinum down $6 at 1,008 an ounce. Copper, holy cow, copper up 12 pennies. Wow. 277 a pound. That's intense. Bonds, 10-year note down 5 ticks, 124.24. 30-year bond down 13 ticks, 151.25. Now, notes and bonds, folks, back down, light volume, rejected lower price out here with light volume. So those babies still want higher price, lower yield. King dollar up 153 ticks at 100.800. Euro is 106, and the yen is trading at 113. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You got another day, you got another high, you got another light volume. Pretty amazing, too. So you did 65 million yesterday. That was taking the high out. That had done 59 million, which had taken the high out. That did 142 million. And today, folks, we get 40 million. So bottom line is that anemic volume, yeah, in a huge way. If we look at the NYSE, this may be one of the lightest days of the year. It's going to be a close call. We're at 486 million right now. So bottom line, it's 486, 586, 686. You're going to get about 686. They could put about 200 million into that, and that's anemic, no doubt. NASDAQ Composite, we're at 1.4. That'll come in about 1.6. Big numbers. Gold contract, GCJ. So we have with the gold contract is this. Gold contract out here, they got it down to 12.22 today. Rejected, lower price. Bottom line, gold continues to want higher price. Nice little setup here. You know, we've basically, gone from this December level of 11.32. You're at 12.34. This little baby is pushing into its supply line. They're pushing into that supply line with volume. So I expect what you're going to see here is that we're going to make this run up to the 13 number. Silver, same type of setup in silver. Silver out here today actually is getting the juice, and you've done 86,000 contracts, okay? Silver is just wild anyway. But bottom line is that you're not only getting price movement out here today, you're getting the wide price spread, you're getting the volume behind the move. We're at $17.95. Now, the top of this bar that has been eating into, that supply line there, is $18.95. So we're at $17.94. The bottom of that bar is $17.26. I expect you're going to see it going to run all the way up to the top of that bar. Notes. We take a look at the 10-year note first. What you have with the 10-year note is this. It backed down today, 1.1 million contracts. That is after, put this up so you can see how this shakes out. Okay, so we make a high on Wednesday with 1.7 million contracts. We backed down yesterday with 1.4. You do 1.1 today. What you do is that you go down, have light volume, reject lower price, bottom line, bonds, notes want higher price. What I expect you're going to see here is that this note market wants to run up to the 127.07. That is the lows of the downdraft from November 6th. We go take a look at the 30-year bond, same type of setup in the 30-year bond. We've done 264,000 contracts out here today. You're trading at a price point of 151.26. That had made a high on Wednesday with 327,000 contracts. You go downtown yesterday with 299. You do 264 today. It rejects lower price. 30-year wants to get up into the 155.13. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar is in a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. You get a price projection out here of 96.985. King dollar is up today, and you're up on 33,000 contracts, and you're coming into 57,000. Bottom line is that this is building cause to get into lower price, and in fact, it may be a much larger. Let's see, 101. No, it wouldn't. Well, thus far, it's not a larger ABC because the C point on this ABC structure on the way down is 101.015. Now, check this out. This is pretty wild, actually. Looking at that, that's exactly what we hit out here today, too, which is pretty wild. XAU, HUI. So what do we have inside the XAU, HUI? XAU is trading up $1.43 right now. You're at $95.45. This baby is basically making its way up to the 101.76, which is the highs of September. And August is game. That's the bill bottom line. The Gold Bugs Index, that was the XAU. The HUI right now is trading at 218. This is making its way up to the 250 mark. Small caps. We go take a look at the small caps. What you have with the IWM right now. IWM has done 19 million shares. It's holding price. I mean, it's at its highs. With the last consolidation, last high out here was 138.82. You're talking 34 million shares. Thus far, we've done 19 million. Bottom line, we'll see whether we can hold the 137.55 area. 137.55, folks, is the 25th, January 25th swing high. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 97. Nasdaq's up 20. S&Ps are up 8.5. We're going to break back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 97. You get the Nasdaq up 19. S&Ps are up 8.5. If we take a look inside the Dow Industrials and see the strength, you have the strength. Caterpillar's up 1.9%. You have Nike up 1.8. Johnson & Johnson's up 1. And Big Mac is up 1. Taken away from it, Coca-Cola is down 1.6. You get Walmart down 1.5. Procter & Gamble is down 0.6. Inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness. You have Activision up 18%. That's a number. Electronic Arts is up 4%. You got C-Trip up 2.5%. Taken away from it, Cernan is down 4.5%. You get NVIDIA off 2.5%, and Micron is down 1.7%. Let's go to Lincoln in Massachusetts. Hey, Lincoln, what's going on?
Not much.
What can we do for you today?
We're looking to buy in Google.
Google. So let me ask you. I know you called the other day, and last time I talked to you, so how old are you now?
14.
And when's the last time I talked to you?
I think I was like 8 or 9.
That is so cool, man. So have you been studying the market?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. You've been having fun. That's a beautiful thing. So let me ask you, do you own Google? You're looking to buy it? What are we doing here?
We're looking to buy.
Looking to buy. I wouldn't be buying it just yet. Okay, so if you take a look at Google, you can see on the 27th of January, you make that high there at 841. You come down with 3.2 million shares. You're going into that today with 870,000. So I would wait for this to pull back, and I think what you're going to see is you can get a pullback somewhere into like $730. I'd save your money until you get a pullback, because you're buying a high out here. You're not only just buying a high, you're buying a high that it just went from $486 up to $841.
Uh-huh.
So keep your hands in your pocket, because you got distribution more than buying at this point. I'm not sure what drove that down. I don't think it was their earnings, because they come out with their earnings. Might have been. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. But I wouldn't be buying it just yet, Lincoln.
All right.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Some of the high volume stocks in this low volume market out here today, folks. This is what you got. You got Twitter's a mess. Twitter is down 80 cents. You get Advanced Micro up 19 cents. Activision. Let's pull up Activision. This is pretty amazing, actually. So Activision is up $7.22. And, of course, this is all about gaming. Oh, yeah, I see. This stock already actually... Okay, so... Wow. This is going to be a big ABC up. This is pretty wild. So your A point on this is 26. The B is 45. 19 bucks. Your C is 36. Let's see. I see it. This is one of these deals that it's almost that you did the C to D in one day, because you get a price projection out here of 54. Yeah, 54, and you've hit 47 already. So bottom line is that quite an expansion, no doubt. Let's go over to and take a look at the XLE. XLE out here. Now this baby here, you know, this has been basically going down for quite a while. XLE topped out, well, made a high at 78 bucks in December 12th, where the S&Ps, the NASDAQ, the small caps, they've all been consolidating, going sideways. This has been going down. And what you're going to see out here is that now you get a counter-trend bounce, you get a counter-trend bounce with light volume. This looks like it's setting up to make a run down to the $66 level, and a very well just may set up a nice ABC structure on the way down. We go take a look at the financials, the XLF. What we have with the XLF, XLF is trading at its highs. XLF hasn't budged yet. That consolidation, the top of that consolidation is 23.84. You've hit 23.86 today. This is pretty cool. 23.87 actually is the high. Let's go to Mike in Colorado. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. I discovered Uranium Resources today, and I wondered if you had any thoughts on it. You got the symbol?
I think so.
It's URRE.
URRE, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you say you discovered that today, what does that mean?
I saw it was part of the Uranium Miners Index, and I looked it up, and it's been roasted and toasted, and it's coming back pretty strong. It's got a long, a long way to go, but I wondered if there's any potential here.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. The low is 97 cents. The high is $4. Now, this is an exploration stock. You know that, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, I do.
Okay, so an exploration stock, folks, they don't make any money. They don't take any money in. They don't have any revenue. This equity went from a price point of $1.05, December 22nd, goes up to $4 on December 12th, and on the 13th, it's back to $2. So, yeah, I wouldn't be touching this thing.
Okay.
You know, there's when you bring this back, you're going to see that this stock has gone from $1,640 to what, $1?
To $1? Yeah.
To $1. Yeah. And they're still alive, and they still have no revenue. You know. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. If you want to get into uranium, folks, okay, the stock to look at is Cameco, CCJ. That is the largest producer of uranium, and I wouldn't be buying that yet either, and this is why. So CCJ had a beautiful run. We went from $7.40, in November, gets all the way up to $13.36. Finished what it should have done. It was an ABC structure on the way up, took the B point out, took it out with volume, all of the above. And when you finish an ABC structure, folks, this one extended itself. you normally do a pullback. Now, this equity here and uranium in general, when it did the pullback, it was way too much volume. It gapped down with monster volume, 15 million shares. So picture this. You're trading at 1336. The following day, you're down to 1071. What will happen here now is that when you get that much price destruction that quick, this is going to take quite a while to base out, to build some more strength, all of the above. But if you do want to be in the uranium, that is the equity to keep your eye on and, give it 5 or 6 months. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 96. Nasdaq's up 17. S&Ps are up 8.5. We're going to be right back, folks.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. You got Big Blue up, trading up $1.50. You have Caterpillar up $2. Exxon's up 62 cents. You got Coke down 61 cents. Disney is off 13 cents. You got GM up 9 cents. Let's go over. Amazon. Amazon's up $6. Let's go to Amazon first and see what's happening with the king of retail. So Amazon comes out with its numbers. Bottom line, come out with its numbers. I closed at 842. Following day, it's down at 804, making its way back up. And this looks like, this is pretty cool, actually, the way it's coming up. So you're coming back up into the highs with dramatically lighter volume. We're talking about the The low of the last high out here was 828. 7.3 million. We're doing 1.9 million out here today. We bring this back and put this on. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Don't short this thing. Don't short this thing. This thing's going to still test like the 843. This is pretty amazing, actually. Because what you have here on the weekly, folks, is this. So on the weekly, you know, come out with his numbers last week. But what you actually have is that was actually pushing into that swing point with volume on the weekly, even though you came down. They couldn't knock it down, man. This thing wants to test that 843 again. We go take a look at Facebook, see where that's shaking out. So Facebook is at 134.30. That is over its highs, and that's also that's going to test the 135.49. That hit a high last week on its numbers, and it has the volume behind the move. You know, so we'll see whether it can stay over that level. That's a big level. There's no two ways about it. Microsoft. You get Microsoft. Microsoft. That chart has been set up so nice for so long. That being said, once they come out with his numbers, guess what? There's a seller in Microsoft now. You know, we had made a high out here on the 27th. It did 44 million shares, and then what happens? You come off the high with 39 million. You come off it with 45 million, and then you counter trend bounce with 12 million yesterday and 12 million today. What's going to be intriguing, let's go to Coke for a second. So Coke come out with its numbers also. That equity is continuing to go into lower price. Fundamentally, bottom line is that they're having a hard time finding drinks that are healthy to replace people drinking less sugary drinks. And good old Coca-Cola has a high volume low, folks, at $36. Right now, you're at $40.67. Now, this is a typical one that you are actually pounding into your swing low with volume expanding. So we very well could have a very large ABC down. We've gone from $47 in April of 2016. It's going after the $39.88 from December. And what you're going to see here is this, is that the $39.88, we had 84 million on a weekly basis. Well, we're going after it with 90 million. So that's the building cause to go break that down. And if we do, let's see, you get 46. You get about 6 points. Yeah, which gets you $38. Which it's wild when you do these ABC structures. What I like to do is you do the structure first before you even look at the swing point. And bottom line is that it's $38. Your swing point is $36.56. Let's go take a look at the oil market for a couple of the tigers out here. So crude oil, let's see. She is at 54.28. We're dealing with the April contract right now. You've done 251,000 contracts. Now, that's light volume, but it's back outside of the range, meaning that, you know, this thing, the range in this contract, so the lower range, which it has had a hard time staying out of, is $54.02. And right now you're at 54.27. So that's saying that it can actually go test that swing up there, which is 54.96. If we go into the unleaded market, we take a look at unleaded gas. This also, we're looking at the April contract. The April contract right now is trading, April contract is trading $1.79 for unleaded. This here, oh, this is a nice setup. This is a nice setup to go downtown. So, unleaded, you know, we've gone, it was $1.89 January 3rd, beginning of the year. Go from $1.89, we get down to $1.70. Today, what you do, you get up to $1.81. You're at 179. You get light volume. That looks like it's a nice setup to turn around. And let's see what we got. So you got 189, almost 190. Well, that's almost 20 cents, which would get you 161. which would be, so the OPEC meeting, folks, was on the 30th of November. 160 is the bottom of that range. And what we've already done is this. When we came down on Wednesday, you got to 170.27. That was the top of that trading day. 172 is actually the top. So this thing looks to me like it's setting up to go right back to where it started from meeting the 160 level. You know, big number, no doubt. Let's go over and take a look at the GLD. So what you have with the GLD out here, folks, is that with the Street Tracks Trust, this out here, you're up 17 cents. Now, if we put this on a weekly, this is what so we're going into, let's put this on a weekly. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so on a weekly, we still got the volume. Now, what's intriguing here is that, you know, we don't have volume in the indices. We do have volume in the golds, you know. So bottom line, we know that the indices have gone higher and can go higher with light volume. But I love the idea that we're actually keeping volume inside the golds. Like the GLD did 41 million shares last week. This week, you've done 42 already. You know, so bottom line is that you're eating into the week of November 11th. The bottom of that is 116.23. The top of it is 124. And this is going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit because two different things happened here. October 7th, the week of October 7th, you went from 175 to 118. You do a bounce up to 124 again, and then it gets cracked again. It goes from 124 down to 116. So that's the supply line that it has to eat away. So that's a big heads up. You know, that being said, what you also have here, which is pretty cool, is that you do have a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. So your A point on this is 107, which is the low that was generated on the week of December 16th. Your B point is 115.96, so it's almost, let's see. Yeah, that's good. So you're talking about 107 I started, 116. Yeah, so we get $9. So that's 112 as you see. So you're talking about 121. This is a good setup, man. That means we're going to be eating more into it. You know, we took out the B this week, and we took it out with volume. So 121 is game up here. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 108. Nasdaq's up 20. S&Ps are up 9.5. We're going to right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. And if we take a look at the copper here, this is what we have happening in the copper contract, folks. So copper posted its biggest gain in 4 years, leading to a surge, of course, in not only the copper market, but we'll take a look at the silver market also. As exports to China jumped, and this is the big number, and I want to thank Dan and the Den, is the largest copper mine in the world, folks, okay, bottom line is not working right now. I suspect it must be a strike. And BHP Billiton signaled a halt in shipments from the world's largest copper mine. Silver neared the longest streak in weekly gains since 2011 as the metals rose. So let me just see if I can find it. So when you're mining copper, folks, what ends up happening is that the byproduct is silver. So that's when we take a look at this. If the largest copper mine is on strike and not pushing out, that's why you see that silver actually even gets stronger. Let's go to Rick in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Rick, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
It's great. You know, it's 75 degrees here today.
How cool is that? That's awesome, man. That's crazy.
Unheard of.
Wow.
Unheard of, my friend. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm thinking about dragging the motorcycle out this afternoon.
Oh, how much fun would that be? That's awesome, man. Totally.
Hey, I wanted to know if it's time to get back into LABD.
Okay, let's take a look. So LABD, folks, is the Direction Daily S&P Biotech Bear, 3 times inverse correlation with the S&P Biotech Select Index. So let's first go over and we'll just take a look at the IBB and where's the, oh, interesting. Okay, I see what you're looking at. Yep, okay. Okay, so the IBB, folks, okay, bottom line is that has been in this consolidation. The consolidation, you know, basically goes back to November 9th. You know, it come off the low of 246. 4 days later, it's up at 294. You know, it would have been great, man, if it just got to, well, it got to 285.88 today. I would have loved to see it get to 287 and test that area. 286.69. Let's go take a look at LABD. Okay, so you're right there. I mean, I can see it. Unfortunately, when it's only a few more pennies, it'd be great if it was a few more pennies. You know, yeah, I would do it. And this is why. This is so watch this, folks. This is pretty cool. You know, you're trading 12.39, and you got below yesterday's low of 12.22 today. You went to 12.10. Yesterday, you had 5.4 million shares traded, and right now we've only done 2.3 million. And you rejected it. So it doesn't mean that it goes to the moon, but it looks like, you know, you get 13.56, and we know how these goes. I mean, you could have that Monday morning. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. You think it's got a couple dollars in it, possibly?
The way it's not that it's. I think it has a lot more than that. But what's going to happen is this. See that first level of the downdraft from January 31st, right? That's 1356. That's telling me that, let me go back to the IBB, that it'll be a slower roll. It won't, it doesn't seem like it's going to run like they normally run, meaning the IBB, folks, is really volatile. But you can see what has happened, Rick, in the last, week. I mean, the volatility is just not there. It's like, okay, it's crawling up to the swing low, and...
Yeah, it just seems kind of stagnant. The IBB is just in that 282, 284 range.
It is.
Of trading range for about the last 9 days or so.
It is. I think the way to do this is let it test the 286.69 and see if it can handle it. We got to 285, 88, and that's really not. It is a test and it's not. Do you know what I mean? And because you're going to do the 300% correlation, I'd wait to that point. Well, here, actually, let's go look at Biogen, too. So we take a look at a couple of the big ones in here. This is pretty... So Biogen is up 471 today. Yeah, let the IBB test, because Biogen is going after 277.63. It's hit 276.41, and this will probably hit it, man. So...
Okay.
And then let's go Amgen. Let's just look at Amgen. These are the two largest weightings. Yeah, definitely let this happen. Now, this is what the cool thing is. So let me just make sure. I want to make sure that these are still the large weighting structures. So, Celgene. Okay, let me look at it. So Amgen's 8.9% weighting. Biogen's 7. Celgene's 7.5. CELG. Yeah, see, Celgene wants to go downtown. REGN. And Regeneron doesn't look like it wants to do anything. Yeah, I would let that test out, because when you look at those large weighting structures, Biogen still looks like it wants a little bit higher price, man.
Okay. Can I ask you another one real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Where do you see Nugget going?
You got Nugget right now is trading out at 12.93, and it looks to me like you get 15.80. The swing point from the 9th is game, and what has happened out here, yesterday and today was pretty cool, because Nugget actually went into a high yesterday, had volume, gave it up on price, got below that today, which it had to do in order to get the higher price. With light volume. What I mean by that, folks, is that so you got to a low, it has light volume, rejected it. So that's saying it still wants to push higher with volume. And that's the way it looks like it's set up. If we go to the GDX, what you're going to see is that the GDX did the same thing. The GDX looks like it wants to launch this $25 and get all the way up to $28.56. So, I like the Nugget. Right here.
Yeah, I do too. I'm in, and I'm just wondering, how much farther.
Listen, and it's wicked. I know what you're saying, man. It's crawled up there, and then like yesterday, the same deal. Even when I was on the road, I'm saying, "Oh, is this thing gonna fall apart now?" So
exactly. How greedy do you want to be? And then you see it drop down this morning to a little over $12, and you're thinking, "Oh man, should I have got out when it got up there to 13.80?" And now it's pushing back up to, it's back up, it's bouncing off of there again.
All us tigers and tigresses, folks. If you haven't traded the Nugget of the dust, right? $1.80. He gives up, and 24 hours, and we get it back. No, I know, man. It's wicked, man.
If you're going to play Nugget, you better strap in.
You definitely. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. You know what the cool thing is, though, is that when you trade the Nugget, the bottom line is that we have a lot to look at. You can look at the gold, you can look at the Barrick, you can look at Newmont, you can look at the dollar, and you can look at the yen. And it's like, I like this yen for lower price right now. I mean, the way that the yen looks to me like it's set up, you got to a price point today of 113.86. You're at 113.40. That is coming into two vicious downdrafts, and that looks like it's setting up a large ABC down to me. And the reason we're talking about the yen, folks, is that the correlation, as the yen gets stronger, the gold gets stronger. The correlation is so direct, it's amazing. Hey, go get that motorcycle and have a good time, man.
All right. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. 75 in Denver. You got to love that. Dow up 99. Nasdaq up 19. S&P's up 9. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 95. You get the NASDAQ up 18. S&Ps are up 8. And bottom line is that you're going to see this Dow Industrials finish out at highs. Let's go see volume-wise. This is going to be about as anemic as you can get. Well, they'll probably do 650 million. Right now you're at 571. Inside the NASDAQ composite, what you have is that you're at 1.6. That'll do about 1.750. As we do come into this close out here, NQH7. So if we look at the NQs today have hit 52.32. This has been a one-way trip. There's no doubt about that. 52.19. We go and we look at the 3 Qs on a weekly basis. What you're going to see, so you've done 12.4 million shares today. Bottom line is that, on a weekly basis, this is closing over the highs, too. Anything over 125.81, you can go higher, 127.35. If we go to the SPY and we take a look at the SPY's done the same thing. SPY's got 48 million shares. You take this on a weekly basis, you're over these highs. You know, anemic, if you wanted to see the contraction of volume, from the last 2 weeks till now, you've done 281 million on the weekly versus 373 versus the beginning of the December consolidation, which is 638 million. So watch, 638 million, 374, and this week 281. Let me do that inside the Qs also, because this is pretty intense, there's no doubt. So the Qs, you're talking 155 million the first break topside, December 16th. Then you're talking 99 million. That was the highs of last week. So, God, 155, 99, and 71. Pretty intense. Folks, if you'd like to test drive the gold report, great time to do it. You can come over to our website at TFNN. You go to newsletters. You can go to investments newsletters. You can test drive the gold report 30 days absolutely free. If you'd like to test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, the way you do that, you go to TFNN. You go to trading newsletters. You can test drive Market Insights 2 weeks absolutely free. We get in, we take a look at one of these copper stocks. If you want to see, Taseko Mines. Taseko's up 12 cents today. This is doing another ABC up. This baby took off out of the low of 42 cents. It's $1.50 right now. It's taking a B point out, taking it out with volume, and yeah, they got a strike going on. Bottom line, though, is when you do bring this back, what you're going to see is that this little baby on the way down, you have, it's going to be interesting, man, because this here, so your first stop is going to be like $1.89. $1.89 is the lows of April of 2013. And if this keeps going with the strength that it had like last month and the month prior to that, guess what? You have game up to $4 here. $4 is the low of November of 2010. That's the way that is laid out. And that'd be a test. It'd be a test up at those levels. So we'll see how that whole thing shakes out. What has happened is that's why these silver stocks have also caught a bid. Great Panther's at 210 right now. And what that's all about is that we were talking about the copper mine prior to the commercial break. What happens, folks, is that silver is the byproduct of copper. And so largest mine in the world shutting down, guess what? There's going to be less silver. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you, folks. Go have a blast with it. Have a great weekend, safe weekend. Look forward to speaking right back here Monday morning, 8 o'clock. Wow! Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.